Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you how to play Mission Command, the air game. It's kind of a reskin of Screaming Eagles. It's a fun game. Throw some dice, shoot some planes, play some cards. Let's check it out. Alright, you have this nice cool big board here that represents the sky with some clouds. You have this grid on here. You're going to see some numbers here on each side. First thing, you're going to take your planes, put everything together. It's very simple. You pop right on. So each player is going to get 2 planes. Again, 2 to 4 players. It's really a 2-player game in my opinion. Each player will get a card. Playing 2 players, it's going to be the blue and the red. Each card will look like this. You'll have your F-35, your F-22. The F-35 is a smaller plane. We'll go to a corresponding spot. So we're playing blue. So it will go here. The F-22 is the bigger plane. It goes on the F-22 spot. And the red is the same. Each player is then going to get 11 missiles tokens here. And I'll show you F-35 can fire 5 missiles and the F-22 can fire 6. See down here, the smaller plane is faster, so you can add 1 to its movement dice. And it will tell you, like on your turn, roll 3 red dice for targeting with missiles, roll 2 for cannons. Okay? So each player will get the missiles, their own card, and then each player will get 7 cards from the main deck. You'll deal them out. This will become a draw pile. At the end of your turn, you'll draw back up to 7. So on your turn, each player is going to pick 1 card per plane that they have in play. So blue player will play these 2 cards. Play them face down. Red player will play his 2 cards. Then at the beginning of the turn, you flip them at the same time. And how it works, the lowest number to the highest number. So the lowest number goes first. So we have a 22, a 29, 55, and a 23. So the lowest number being 22. So blue will go first. We'll show you how many dice to roll, 2 black dice, and then where they're going to bank right. So they'll be going to the right, which will show you right here on this small little picture where they're going to go. So that will go first. So 2 black dice. Blue player will decide what plane you're going to move. Let's say we're going to move the F-22. We're going to bank it right. So he rolls a 4. So it's going to go right. You always go in forward motion. You cannot go backwards in this game. You'll actually, when you get to the end of the board here, you're going to loop back through and just come through the other side. Same thing if you're going diagonal. So we said right, and we're going to go 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we're in a dangerous spot because on your turn, you can fire your missiles or your cannons at the start of your turn or after your movement. So wherever you put you in the best place to hit another target, you can attempt to shoot. Okay, so that was blue. That was the 22. So this card's been used. The red has the next card, being a 23. Bank left. All right, so they're 1, 2, 3, 4 spots away. We're going to try to bank left. Maybe with the smaller plane, which is the F-35. Or since we're straight ahead here, we're going to let's use the F-22 to show you how combat works. So on the card here, red's going to decide, like, I'm going to shoot a missile. So they got to roll 3 red dice for targeting with a missile. So they'll take one of their missile tokens. Let's borrow one from here. So they'll take one of the missile tokens, discard it into the box. So once a missile leaves play, it's gone for good. You cannot refill missiles. They are gone. All right, so he's going to use a missile to try to shoot this plane here. 3 red dice. Okay, so he has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so he scores a hit. So once a hit is scored, you're going to roll, the red player still is going to roll 4 of the black dice. Then you're going to add up these numbers. So we have 6, 7, and 8. Going to look on the blue card. He is firing at the big plane. So they're all numbered here. So 4, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5, and 6. You're going to take a damage token. put it on an 8. So his wings, so not a great hit, but he started some damage. So once a color is all filled up, this plane is destroyed. So if you roll a 4, all ones, which is kind of rare, hits the cockpit, gets the pilot, destroys the plane. 12 is the engine, so on and so on. 2 tail hits, 2 inner tail hits, and the wings are the biggest part, so it takes 4 hits for those. So he scored a hit. You mark it here. Like I said, now he can move. So we decided to use this plane instead of that plane. So he's going to roll his 2 dice. It's going to move 4 to the left. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're side by side, so they can't hit each other because there's a cone of targeting, which it shows. It's a pretty good instruction booklet. It's very well explained, and they'll show you like your targeting zone here. So it's going to be right in front of your plane. There'll be 3 spaces. They'll go to 4 to 5. So if it's here, it's 1, 2, 3 can hit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's definitely in range. He was straight ahead. You can hit it. The missiles also can sidewind, whereas if you're just using cannons with the 2 dice, it only can shoot straight ahead or diagonal. Cannons can't shoot diagonal, but just straight. Let's say this plane is here. You're like here, and maybe like this. Your buddy is like kind of in the way, like something like this. So if you're in that cone with a missile, they'll be able to go around and hit this plane. So cannons cannot. So if he was here and a cannon fire away, he would have to hit his own plane, which you don't want to do. So missiles can bend, cannons cannot. So you're gonna keep doing that throughout the game. Like I said, if you get to the end of the board here, like 60, you're just gonna fly through over here to 60 and come out the other side. And if you're flying diagonal, I believe, so you fly out of 55. I think if you continue on, so your movements, like you have 3 left, you're going to come out and go, you're going to keep moving your 3 up if you're banking that direction. So that's a quick how to play mission command. So it's a fun game. So roll some dice, shoot some airplanes, cool components. I like these cards a lot. It does have special cards. So you can get dealt these. So this is a disruption, break right. And this lets you control the other person's plane on your turn. So you flip it as a low number. So you're going to try to maneuver like one of their planes, of course, in front of your plane, so you can take a shot at it. There's also like wingman. So fly any space adjacent to your plane. So if maybe you're like in a lot of trouble here, and this guy's like over here maybe, or even better yet behind him or to the side, you can play this, fly your plane. He would loop through and be adjacent anywhere you need him to be. So gets him out of trouble. So a little bit of strategy in how you play, like how the board sets up with the dice rolling, makes it a little more random, of course. And then once you get all your damage tokens filled up on one of your planes, that plane leaves play. So he got a hit here, so he scored a hit here. The big plane will be destroyed. And now you just have to use your F-35 to fly around. Like I said, it does get one more movement. And it's a may, you don't have to do it. So if you roll a 4 and you need a 5, you can add the 1. So you can fly a little further, or get out of harm's way, or get in a better firing position. Alright, let me know what you think if you played this game, if you like it or not. As always, thanks for watching R. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Smash that like button, hit subscribe. Watch every single video I ever made. Thanks.